Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to our children's devotion. I am very excited that you're joining me again for another inspiring story. Well, the title of our story for today is Be Careful. Have you ever heard the words be careful before? Can you think of your parents, your grandparents, your uncle or auntie saying it to you? Well, I remember when I was young, my parents used to tell me to be careful whenever they could see that I was going to hurt myself or get into serious trouble. Well, can you remember the time when your grandmother or your grandfather or your parents said to you, be careful? Well, let us read our story for today. One day, Eddie woke up thinking about his new bicycle. He ran down the stairs, had breakfast, and left to ride his bicycle in the park. He had fun all day, but because he felt he could pedal very fast, he decided to go back home by traveling on the road, even though he knew it was very dangerous. A driver honked his horn to call Eddie's attention to him. Eddie became scared, lost his balance, and fell down. He only hurt his knees, but he could have been much more serious. Wow, boys and girls, I hope you listened to this story and have learned something. So we all know that Eddie felt a little bit too confident that he could ride back home with his bicycle. But it is important sometimes, boys and girls, that we only ride or we only do things where our parents tell us to do things, because traveling on the road is very dangerous. And I'm sure the reason why the man honked at Eddie was because he was not riding his bicycle properly on the road. So I hope you have learned today, boys and girls, that in as much as we think that we can do something properly, it is important that we are patient and that we listen to instructions whenever they are given to us, because they are there to help us stay safe. So, what is our memory verse for today? Call on me in the day of trouble. I will deliver you, and you will honor me. Psalms 50 verse 15. Yes, boys and girls. And let us remember that in as much as we take instruction from our parents, that we also take instructions from God, because God is trying to protect us from a lot of things that are happening around us. So before we go, boys and girls, we are going to close our eyes, put our hands together, and bow our heads for a prayer. Take care of me, Lord. I promise to be more careful. Amen. Well, thank you, boys and girls, for joining me for another story. My prayer for you is that you have learned the importance of being careful and also listening to instructions, because they are there to keep us safe.